And when I talk about the techs, the titans of techs, let me tell you what, the titans of techs are absolutely all wrapped up in this package, because you have HP, you have AMD with a brand new processor, the Ryzen processor. In addition to that, you have Windows 10 in here in the biggest screen that we have ever offered you at the very best price. And you are gonna get your choice today of color. You will get your choice today of, do I want it with Office or without? And it's so nice to have that choice, because some of us use it, some of us don't. So why should you pay for it if you really think you're not gonna use it? That being said, if you do want it, it's an additional $50, so you can make that choice. But this is about HP. When it comes to laptops, HP, #1 in the world. And you're gonna get not only the most powerful processor now that AMD is doing, you're gonna get their newest one. Let us just show you some of the reasons why you may wanna upgrade today, because when it comes to upgrading, you wanna upgrade for several reasons. You wanna upgrade because the actual start of the, because your computer, I'm sorry, I was trying to listen. My director was trying to talk to me and I couldn't understand what they were saying. Because your computer may be slow to start. How long does it take just to turn it on? But not only do you have a slow computer, you may have a computer that just runs out of battery so quickly that you can't believe it. You just get started and then it is closing down on you, it's shutting down. And you know what? I don't care what you paid for that computer. If it runs out of battery, it is worth absolutely zero at that moment, isn't it? In addition to that, you're gonna get so many other features on this. For example, touchscreen. You get a touch screen now. Look at this. If you have not upgraded to touch screen, you're looking at what I believe to be the biggest innovation maybe ever in the history of laptops. Because now the things that we love so much about our telephones, the things we love about our phones are the fact that we know how to use it. We know how to use it. We love our tablets because we can play with it. We can use our fingers. You don't have to try and figure out something like a mouse and a click system and a right click and a left system. You don't have to worry about any of that now, because you will have your touchpad down here if you prefer that. You can add a mouse if you want to, but you have a touch screen now. So it's absolutely so easy. It is the biggest screen we have offered. It is the best price we have offered. It is the best deal of the year on a 17-inch. And not only that, when it comes to the value of what we're giving you, this is the best value you will see for the rest of the year on a 17-inch. Just the value of what we're giving you today, $919 value on this. Just if you were to go out and buy the laptop in and of itself, $719 and some change just for the laptop. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna give you the laptop. We're not only gonna give you some great software, we're also going to include for you not just great software, we're gonna give you tech support for 3 years. Any questions you have, how do I hook this up to a printer? What do I do here? No problems. Pick up the phone, talk to a real person. It's so nice not having to email somebody to get instant reaction. Instant gratification. And then on top of all of it, we're gonna give you not only a great array of colors, we're gonna give you a color that is absolutely exclusive, because what you're looking at right here is our pink. And the pink has been our #1 bestseller on the day. In fact, it's selling 2 to 1 right now. Let me give you a nice color there. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely, just a little bit of metallic sheen to it. Gorgeous. But do you see how this doesn't even fit in the screen? It's the 17-inch. And the battery on this, I think is 8 hour battery on it. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna decide the color choice first. We have it in silver. We also have it in the burgundy, nice rich color. We also have that exclusive pink. You will not find that pink anywhere else except right here and only today at this price. There is the blue, and then that gold, also very popular on the day. So here's the deal. Here's what we do at HSN. First of all, we give you a choice. Do you want it with the Office or not? If you want it without the Office, $499.95. We put it on 6 flex payments for you. $83.33 for 6 months. That means you can split it up on your credit card, okay? So it makes it really simple to be able to afford this. The other option you have with this is, and I think the difference between, it's $50 if you want to upgrade and go ahead and do it with the Microsoft Office. I think most people are doing that as a matter of fact. If you want to do it, it works out to be what? Like just $91.66. So the difference, $6, $7 a month, you might want to go ahead and do that. That's up to you though. You get to make that choice. The other great part is if you want to put this on your HSN card, then do that, because we're gonna then let you finance for 12 months, 1 entire year. Now, why do you want to use that HSN card? Because of this. Because when we finance it, we don't charge any interest whatsoever, not a penny. That makes it $41.67 or $45.83, depending again on whether you do it with or without the office, a difference of $4. But for $41.67, if you wanna do 2 of these and put it on that HSN VIP card, absolutely the day to do it. Like I said, the best value we've done all year, the best value we will do all year. And let's get right to it and show you what this can do, because this not only has all the bells and the whistles, this also has one of the most powerful brains, because that's what a processor is. It's the brain. It is what runs it, and we have a brand new processor we're sharing with you today. And we have our expert when it comes to laptops, to computers, to electronics. How many years have you been doing this?
This is my 13th Christmas at HSN.
13.
Lucky 13, yeah. They did it up for me on a computer this year. And I've never sold one quite like this. We've had a lot of great computers, but the value for what you get, to have a bigger screen, to have the latest processor from AMD, and a backlit keyboard, and a longer battery life, and a lighter, all of it. Well, take a look. Take a look at the screen for a few minutes. I'll show you all a couple of things, whether you're choosing I love the burgundy, I love the blue. I'm a Kentucky boy, so that blue, there's a lot of sports fans out there would love that blue for a lot of different, I think for a lot of different teams. Alice is a Texas girl, so she knows what I'm talking about. I bet the Duke fans know what I'm talking about. Lots of fans know what I'm talking about. Look at, this is how easy it is to switch from one app to another. This is how easy it is to use your screen in ways that you only can when you have a touchscreen. Think about how much you love your smartphone, how much you love your tablet. You love them because they're really easy to use. Because when you want to see a photo, you put it on your screen. And when you want to see a star with a little bit more detail, you pinch and you zoom, and you pinch and you zoom, and it's so easy to use, right? Now, take that power and put it in a computer. Put it in a quad-core computer, a computer that has 8 gigabytes of RAM, so you can multitask better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 programs up and running at one time. No pausing, no waiting, no hesitating. If you have trouble seeing anything, which I have a hard time believing you have trouble seeing anything on the 17-inch screen, but if you need text to be bigger, you don't have to go get your readers. You know what you do? You just go 0, and the text is huge. Express by, add to bag, and anybody just about can see that, right? So having this touchscreen makes the entire experience so much more convenient. Let me switch to my gold computer over here for a minute. I want to show off the gold as well. The pink, the top selling computer, the gold and the silver, they're all these beautiful, smooth metallics. Isn't that lovely? The burgundy and the blue both have a little bit of texture to them. So they're almost like a brushed linen or a raw linen feel. So I wanted to just point that out. Oh, you can't go wrong with the color. The weight of the computer. This is a computer that is lighter weight and has a longer battery life. Why does that matter to you? Well, it weighs 5.6 pounds. It has a battery life of about 8 hours. You use your computer all day long, every day. There are so few ways in life, I think, that you can kind of upgrade your everyday experience the way that you can with a computer. Think about this. You get up in the morning, you probably check your email. Maybe you check in with a teacher at school. Maybe you're checking on your kids or your grandkids. Maybe you work from home. Maybe you're starting a small business, or maybe in the new year, it's really your goal to start a new business. Well, you have found your home office. So that's the next thing you might do. You might do a little bit of shopping online. You might look for coupons online. You might look for things that are going on. Maybe you do volunteer work, and this is how you stay in touch with, the volunteer community, the local community around you. And that's in the morning. And then the afternoon comes. You probably go to your computer 8 or 10 times a day. I know I do. When you buy a computer, you really want to think, okay, I could spend $100 less and get a smaller computer that isn't touchscreen, that doesn't have an optical drive. Yeah, this has an optical drive. I'll get to that in a minute. You can always find something cheaper, but you cannot find, and I mean this, I've scoured the web today, you cannot find a computer that has a bigger screen, a higher quality screen that's touchscreen, that has a backlit keyboard. Look at this. that has these sort of features for this value, I really believe we've never done it before, and I really believe nobody else in the country is doing it. And the reason I think you should do it, if you need a computer, is you'll never regret buying the best computer you could. Now, you might regret buying a smaller screen if you choose to buy a smaller screen. If you think, oh, you know, I'll spend $50 less, or I'll spend $100 less, I'll get a smaller screen, or I'll get a computer that isn't touchscreen. I'll get a computer that doesn't have as long of a battery life. Those are things that people regret all the time. I know that because you heard Alice ask me just a minute ago how long I've been here. I've been here for 13 years, and I've been listening to people tell me for about 13 years what they love about the computers they've bought from us, what they wish they'd done differently. Everybody loves HP. HP is the #1 brand in America, but it really does make sense when we have a computer like this, and this is the biggest Computer Today special we'll have for the remainder of 2018. It is the only touchscreen 17-inch we've had at anywhere near this price all year long. If you want the most powerful with the biggest screen, there's not another day to do it. Today's your day, and it just so happens you're gonna be able to do it at the best price we've ever done a screen with this kind of power and this kind of touchscreen capability. It is so exciting. We're gonna talk over the next 20, 30, 40 minutes about Microsoft Office. For those of you guys that are getting Microsoft Office, I'm gonna talk a lot about the Ryzen processor, the brand new 85% faster processor, the accelerated processing unit. There's tons of good stuff coming up. But if you wanna buy early and then just kind of sit back and chill out and enjoy learning, it's a great time to do it. Last thing I'll mention, Alice said it already, but I wanna make sure you guys heard this. 3 years of total tech support. You know what that means? It means any question you have for 3 years on your computer, whether it's how do I hook up to my printer? We're gonna show you, we have the coolest printer out here. It's a half-price printer, an HP Envy printer that we're gonna show you in a few minutes. It's touchscreen, it's with full color inks. Well, maybe you wanna know how you hook up to your printer. Maybe you wanna know how you keep your computer free from viruses. Maybe you haven't used Windows 10 before, or touchscreen is new to you. Any question you have, it is 100% free. They're open 24/7, 365 days a year, and it's all based right here in the US. So you're gonna be well taken care of.
Yeah, because I had a problem. I was at my mom's the other day.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get her printer to hook up to the wireless network in her house because it kept coming up with letters, and it kept asking for a number. And I couldn't get it to switch. I had nobody to call. So you know what I did? I bought her another printer.
So you got it. That's what you end up doing. You can't do this.
I'm just gonna buy another printer.
Yes, no, you have support.
Now you have the support. Now you have the questions, because if I had had a phone number that I could have called for that printer, that would have been great. Now you're gonna be able to ask those questions and get an answer right away. Right away. Not, you know, I hate that tech support. Maybe you have had some of this in the past. Have you, Aaron, where the tech support is, oh, email us, because they won't put a phone number on the screen. It makes me so angry when they don't give you a phone number.
And you don't know when they're gonna get back to you when you send an email, or if they ever read it.
Right? I mean, it could be days before they get back to you.
That's
I need an answer. You can pick up the phone.
Call them
and
now.
you can get an answer right away. There's nothing like instant gratification, and that's what this is about today. Giving you our today's special, our best value of the day. It's not just our best value of the day, it's our best value of the year on a 17-inch. Our very best value, not only of the year thus far, but that you will find for the rest of the year. It's our Black Friday deal, and we're serving it up on a Sunday. Why not go ahead and grab what you want in terms of that great big screen? Look at the size of this. It's why I wanted to pick it up and just show you, number one. Go get your sugar out of the cabinet, okay? 5 pounds of sugar, this is a smidge. A cup of sugar, more than that, okay? That's how much it weighs. It is so lightweight. But the size of the screen is the biggest that we sell. It is the biggest I think we have ever sold, 17 inches. This is your desktop replacement. You know, the truth is, I have a desktop. I don't remember the last time I walked into my office and used it, because the screens that you get now on a 17-inch are so big, so bright, so beautiful. But my other problem is my desktop, I didn't upgrade it, so it's not a touch screen.
Oh, man.
And if you don't have a touch screen, believe me, this will change everything about the entire experience you have every day when you go in and you deal with your laptop. Because, Aaron, there's nothing that makes a bigger difference. We love our phones, we love our tablets. They're so much easier to use.
Absolutely.
I'm not a techie. I don't understand the whole mouse thing. I don't understand the click process. Nobody ever trained me on left click, right click, double click, triple click. I don't know. Just trying to get that little arrow so I can see it and put it on something is a challenge. Now, no more worries about any of that, but only today are we gonna give you the 6 flex payments. 6 flex payments is something you're not gonna get in another traditional store, okay? Because they're not gonna let you split that up on your credit card like we're gonna do. But if you use our credit card, the HSN card, you split it up for 12 months. Please do that. I mean, for me, it's like, why not just go ahead and do it? Because there's no interest. You know, it'd be different if we were charging you interest every single month. We're not. 0 interest, it means $41.67 if you want it without the office, $4 more with the office. That's why probably 90% of you right now are ordering it with the office. It's kind of a why not? You know, the truth is, I don't do documents. I don't do Word. I don't do spreadsheets. I don't do any of that. I probably would never use Windows, but it's kind of like, well, for $4 a month on my HSN card,
yeah.
kind of why not? Let me give you an update. If you want it without Office, we are most limited in those choices right now. And if you want the gold without the Office, that's gonna be the first to sell out, as a matter of fact. So that's the gold you're seeing right there. It is gorgeous.
So pretty.
It glistens. It is so beautiful. Right next to that is the exclusive pink. Nobody else in the entire country has that color, only us, and only today, okay? This is a while supplies last. Next to that is gonna be your silver. We also have it in a beautiful rich burgundy. Our second best seller is gonna be that blue that you see a lot of people, I don't know whether it's sports teams or if you just like something that's kind of a neutral color that does not show fingerprints at all. It's a little bit different texture than the metallics. So if you like that, then another great choice. With the tech support, 3 years, the value of this, just the value of this is $719, okay? Just for the laptop. That doesn't include the tech support. So all of this, our value today, $919 and some change, but this is a value that is a limited time offer. It is only for today. Our Black Friday ends on this Sunday, okay? So this is the day that you really do make the decisions and you can make it and shop with confidence because you know what? You're not making any final decisions until the end of January. We have instituted our extended return policy. What does that mean? It means that you have until the end of January. If for any reason you want to return it, absolutely no questions asked. We don't charge you a penny. There's no restocking fee. There's none of that, okay? All you do is you ship it back and that's it. This is why, if you want more than one, do it. Because what you have a regret about is if the deal goes away, okay? Then you can't get it back. But if you buy 2 today, maybe you want one for yourself, you want one for your college kid or your husband or whoever it might be, then go ahead and do it now. And then if you need to return it for any reason, you have until the end of January.
It's so nice. Yeah.
Let us give you the tour.
Okay, let's do it.
And a couple of other things. We need to give you a quick update if we could on the net reset.
Let's talk about that for a minute and then we'll do a tour. Okay, so.
Because we're limited now in our quantity.
Yeah, we believe that probably this will be the last airing that we're gonna have of net reset. So let me tell y'all what this is.